Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for joining me. So, today we are starting once again with our Darwin Awards for COVID-19. For those who have passed because of their sheer, pure, and unadulterated ignorance when it comes to taking the vaccines, mask, and this virus called COVID-19 serious. Because they just didn't take it serious. Because, it's all a hoax, right? So, meet Denise Truffles Lyonnaise. She's 68 years old. She's from the Villages in Florida, an anti-vaxxer clown, and she's dead because of COVID. So, Truffles would take her time out of her day, and she would entertain the residents in her neighborhood. And she would spend the rest of her time down-talking COVID, saying that it was all a hoax, and that it's all a giant government conspiracy. Take, for instance, some of her posts and memes that she set out. And they stated, funny how we were raised not to be peer pressured into taking experimental drugs, and now we're being peer pressured into taking experimental drugs. Didn't work too well for her. The real conspiracy theorists believe that the government cares about them. The media would never mislead or lie to them, and the pharmaceutical industry that makes billions off of sickness wants to cure them. So there's a million ways we could break that down, especially when it comes to media and Fox News, but why waste time? She's dead. It's not going to matter. So this young lady, Miss Truffles Denise Lyonnaise, is now dead at 68 years old because she thought that she knew better. And unfortunately, she did not know better. Tucker Carlson didn't know better. Hannity didn't know better. Trump didn't know better. And she's still dead because she didn't know better. Congratulations, fucko. You are now dead from COVID. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Mr. Doug Pothel. He's 58 years old. He also Florida man from Florida. He's a jiu-jitsu instructor. He's an extreme anti-vaxxer. And guess what? He's dead from, as he stated, the COVID vaccine or the flu. Well, according to his obituary, let's take a look-see. Let's see. Douglas Alexander Pothel obituary. Here's Douglas Alexander's obituary. Please accept Ecovita's sincere condolences. It is with deep sorrow that we announce the death of Douglas from Ocala, Florida, who passed away on August 29, 2021 at the age of 58, leaving to mourn family and friends. Family and friends can light a candle as a loving gesture for the loved one. Yeah, so he's dead because he didn't believe that COVID was a thing. People, once again, COVID is a thing. It's real. It most definitely is real. It's not a joke. It's not Marxism. It's not socialism. It's nothing. It's just a virus that will kill you if you are not vaccinated. You have a high probability of dying from COVID without getting vaccinated. Please don't follow Dougie's footsteps and end up dead from a hoax. Now, I'm going to screw this name up, but I don't care because he's dead anyway. We have Hai Shulian, 57 years old. He's from Israel. He's an anti-vaxxer, anti-masker demonstrator, and he died of COVID. So, let's check out his story. His story plainly states that this defiant to the end prominent anti-vaxxer activist dies from COVID, and his very last he stated, and I quote, "The cops gave me COVID." Basically, he said the cops poisoned him, and that's why he's dying. Not that he has COVID or anything. It's just that the cops poisoned him. This is the zombie frame of mind that these people have. They have been so indoctrinated, lied to, and tricked into believing things that are demonstrably false, so much so that they would rather die than get vaccinated and save their own lives. They don't effing care. They don't even care about you. As long as they get their agenda, I don't think they even have an agenda, because death, unless that's what you're really after, shouldn't be an agenda. But it's a giant death cult, because all these people are religious nut jobs as well. All right, meet Bob Inyart, 62, another conservative radio host. Surprising. Anti-vaxxer. Guess what? He's dead from COVID. According to tons of stories, just Google Bob Inyart. He's dead. He used to mock dead AIDS victims by reading their names along with "Another one bites the dust." Well, congratulations, Mr. Inyart. You just bit the fucking dust from COVID. The thing that you were saying was, not real. For example, his claims are babies are being killed to do vaccine research. Wrong. mRNA could change your genome. Wrong again. That's not how it works. Quantum dots, which I have no effing idea what the hell a quantum dot is, are being used to mark and trace people's vaccine history. Well, that's not true either, Bob. But you know what is true? That you've won a Darwin Award, the coveted COVID Darwin Award, for being a dumbass and a racist, hateful, homophobic piece of shit. That's why you're dead, Bobby boy, from COVID. Congratulations. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And last but not least, I'm kind of conflicted on this lady, but I think someone's done this already, but I will do it again. Meet Miss Veronica Wolski, 64, Chicago, Illinois native, QAnon conspiracy theorist, anti-vaxxer. Guess what? I'll give you one little guess. Free guess. Guess what happened to her? Yeah, she died from COVID. Veronica Wolski has died from COVID. She's known for her YouTube videos from the People's Bridge and broadcasting from bridges over the Kennedy Expressway with signs facing oncoming traffic, typically promoting QAnon. She was an anti-mask and anti-vaxxer. Yeah. So anyway, she's dead. She thought this was all a joke. She posted many memes, and she would go into people's stores, places of business without a mask on. It's all a joke just to fuck with people who are just trying to do their jobs and make life miserable for them. But hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Congratulations, Veronica. You're effing dead from COVID. So the next time any of you decide to think that this is all a joke and we're all making it up, please feel free to go to sorryantivaxxer.com and look up all the dead people who thought this was a joke as well. It's not a joke. It's not funny. I do this because I want people to pay attention and understand that there are people who are going to miss you when you die from COVID. It's not a joke. Working in the healthcare profession and seeing people being put on ventilators and how much they suffer prior to being put on a ventilator, how much suffering it is to be on a ventilator, how hard it is to recover after you've been on a ventilator for a long period of time, and the long-term effects that COVID has, that still now, the doctors, we don't even, in medical healthcare professionals, we don't understand why these long-term effects are so bad. People are getting COVID and still having things like issues with their brains, issues with the respiratory system, issues with their liver, issues with their kidneys. Everything bad is happening to these people. Erectile dysfunction. It's horrible. This is after COVID, not while you've got it. So if you think it's a joke, don't wear a mask. Don't get vaccinated. You'll fuck around and find out, like these 4 people did, that it's not a joke. And it's too late to get the vaccine once you're in the hospital. They're not going to give it to you because you've already got COVID. It's too late. All you can do is hope that you don't die. But most likely you're going to die. And it's going to be painful. Having a mother who died from COPD, from smoking, and watching how painful it was for her to breathe every day, stuck on oxygen for the rest of her life, not being able to go and do anything, no independence until the day she died. Horribly, not being able to breathe. Literally, you can't breathe. You just stop breathing. You cannot exchange oxygen in your body. Watching a person's liver swell up, their kidneys going to kidney failure, renal failure, it's not pretty. So if this is who you want to be, this is who you want to emulate, this is the hill you want to die on, go ahead. But don't infect the rest of us with your stupidity or your fucking COVID. Stay the hell away from us vaccinated people and the people who care about getting this COVID thing over with. But, hey, congratulations to all these dumb shits. You know, play stupid games, win stupid fucking prizes. You fucked around and found out. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please have a great evening. Stay safe out there. Get your COVID vaccination. Wear a mask. Social distancing. It really does help, believe me. Because if you don't, you'll most likely end up on my channel. And I'll be happy to make sure that everyone knows who you are. Have a great evening. Stay safe. And don't forget to be the best heathens that you can be. And have a great evening.